Another easy way to make a rose out of fondant, especially if you want a rose that has petals with a little bit more definition instead of just looking like a ribbon. Roll out your fondant and then use either a small round cutter or the wide opening end of one of your piping tips and cut circles. You could even form little discs with your hands if you don't have any piping tips or a cutter that's small enough for the size petals you want to make. And then what you do is you line them up so that they're slightly overlapping each other, and you have a ribbon of them, about like this. And usually if your fondant's nice and soft, just kind of pressing down, they'll stick together by themselves. Obviously if you want a bigger rose, you can use a bigger cutter. And then the technique is the same as for the ribbon rose. You just are going to start at one end and roll it up, and then just keep rolling it up. You can see it's the same technique, but it makes it look like it has actual petals as opposed to just a ribbon. And this is going to go onto this cupcake. Just for fun, and since I have a few more cupcakes that don't have anything on them, I'll show you. I'm actually using the end of a 2D to cut these circles. I'm not going to worry about the ones that aren't quite intact. They can just be part of the ones at the beginning. Again, I'm just going to slightly overlap them and pressing them together. And then, oops, I'm going to start at this end and roll up the petals. This is just a quick, simple technique that gives you a fairly realistic looking rose with not a lot of effort or time invested. This is actually quite a full rose because I made quite a few of those petals. You can open them up. There's the rose. Just pinch off the excess. There we go. And this one's going to go on this cupcake.